What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another First Fit video. I am Chaseontwowheels, and today we're going to be looking at Sena's brand new communication device, the 30K. So guys, if you're not familiar with who Sena is, they are basically the world leader when it comes to Bluetooth audio devices for motorcycle helmets. I have always loved all the products I've had from Sena, so I couldn't wait to try out the 30K. As you can see here, the packaging is really straightforward and everything is laid out in front of you when you open the box up. It comes with every freaking connector, cable, anything you need for this thing, it comes in this box. So the 30K is Sena's newest audio device, and their big thing with the 30K is what they're calling a mesh network. Now basically what this is going to do is make it really easy for you to talk in much bigger groups, and it also makes the group active. So if somebody leaves, it'll actually just leave the mesh, and then if they come back into the group, they'll just automatically join back the mesh again. If this works like they say it will, this should revolutionize talking and communicating in large groups. So one of the really cool things about the 30K is if you currently have a 20S, the module that the 20S clicks onto your helmet in is the exact same module that the 30K is. So since I personally upgraded my 20S to a 30K, I didn't even have to change anything with the helmet. I literally just clicked my 20S off, and then I attached the 30K, and it works just fine. Now, I've been riding around with the 30K for a while to test it out to see how I felt about it, but I can only test so much being by myself. So what I did is I called my buddy Bo over. We wanted to test out in an urban environment when there's all types of stuff going on to see how well the 30Ks do paired and see if we had any connection issues. So without further ado, let's go jump on the bikes and test out these Sena 30Ks.
Alright guys, so that's over there, that is Bo, my buddy. You guys have seen him in many videos. Me and Bo have been riding around. Well, you know what, Bo? Say hey to everybody.
Howdy.
Why do you sound like why is that your radio announcer voice? It's like you talk normal and then like, Bo, say hey to everybody. Howdy. So guys, me and Bo have been riding around doing some video and testing out these Sena 30Ks. They're the newer Senas out. I cannot believe you just nerded out with a homeless guy.
I was afraid he was going to start asking me for money, so I was like on edge.
I'm actually surprised that
he didn't. Yes. All right, so let's continue.
So anyway, me and Bo have been riding around Atlanta testing out the 30Ks. The 30K, hold on, Bo, let me get up next to you.
You can't see my butt crack, can you?
All right, so Bo, look at me and let me show people. So guys, this is a 30K. You guys have seen him at this point in the video. So we're gonna vlog around at this point and talk about it.
There's no way for us to get off, I think, except for to just say YOLO.
What? You know? Oh hell no! I'm gonna race you over here, dude. I'm not doing that. Not on this bike. I'll ride it around this damn park. Hey Bo, I think you should take a right.
How come I'm the one that said YOLO and you're the one that actually YOLO'd?
So I've upgraded my 20S to a 30K. As far as the upgrade from a 20S, it sounds a little bit better. I don't know if it sounds good enough to upgrade from a 20S, but
definitely the 10S.
Yeah,
definitely the 10S.
You had the 10S and you upgraded to 30Ks, and like what are the differences you've seen? Because I do need to say real quick, so the 30K clips on to the same module that attaches to your helmet as the 20S. So if you upgrade from a 20S, you can literally just pop the 30K on. We had to replace Bo's whole helmet setup.
10S, so it connects with like a direct on port instead of slide on port, so there's no way to do it. But like everything from the wiring to the speakers to the clarity to the speed of the unit, like it turning on and all that stuff and connecting, it's all much faster, like noticeably faster than the 10S.
A couple of the things that I've kind of noticed with upgrading from the 20S is, for one, the connection speed. I feel like when we were hooking up earlier, and these two 30Ks have never been hooked up before, but they like grabbed each other's connection really quickly, which is awesome.
That was insanely fast.
I do feel like it's a bit louder than the 20S compared, like, from my perspective. I wouldn't say it's really a lot more clear or not, you know, distinguishable, but I mean, it sounds fantastic. But to Sena's point, like, they make, like, the 20S is a solid unit. I don't know if I could tell people to upgrade from a 20S though, you know, like, considering the price and everything.
The mesh network would be a huge selling point, especially if you ride in large groups. Like, if you've got a group of people that you ride with constantly, that mesh network.
100%, but everybody in your group would have to have a 30K. So that's kind of like, if you and all your buddies are upgrading, dude, yes, everybody get 30Ks. If you're like me and the majority of your time you're riding by yourself, I would say, like, get a 20S. You're probably solid. I'm not really sure what the price difference is. I'll put them on the screen right now, but I mean, honestly, if that price difference is more than $100, I'm gonna recommend you grab a 20K or 20S, unless you got a group of buddies that all have 30Ks. In that case, you guys are really gonna be able to take advantage of that mesh network. You know, connection and staying connected with your Bluetooth people, pretty big deal. And the fact that me and Bo have been able to ride around, dude, that is the sketchiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Freak all that. Are you kidding me?
Why would you park there?
It's like a little butt guard for your car. No. But like I was saying before, the butt guard distracted me. We've been connected this entire time. We've been riding around downtown Atlanta, which hypothetically there's a lot of things that could get in the way. You know, there's a lot of signals going on. And I don't think we've disconnected a single time.
No, when I was using my previous unit, like, if there was tall buildings or a lot of metal or like construction equipment and stuff, it would easily go out. We have been in the city riding together, and literally like a couple of car lengths apart, and it would cut out. But if
anything gets scratchy or something.
We've been in and out of all these buildings and stuff and haven't had a single time where we had an issue.
To be fair, we never had 20Ss back and forth connecting, so I'm not really sure what the cohesion factor is helping out, you know, because I have to imagine both of us having the same device is helping a little bit.
Yeah, I was on the 10S, and the 10S does have some shortcomings, being that it's the budget-friendly model, and I think maybe that might have been the bottleneck. But once you put it on the same, you know, they're on the same playing field, this has been the best Sena experience I've had since back when I got my first one.
And that's saying a lot, because Bo's had some major issues with Sena, so he doesn't have the fondest thoughts of the company in general. But throw a 30K on his helmet and suddenly we're having just like a really awesome time, right? We've been around the 30Ks. I've been using mine for a couple weeks now. I finally had an opportunity to get Bo out here with me, and the thing's awesome. I highly recommend it. If you are looking to save some cash, I would personally recommend you stick with a 20S, because that thing's a rock star.
You get the updated speakers, you get the updated cabling, and the interchangeability of the wires, which is really, that's the coolest part for me, is the ability to just swap out cables without unplugging it, like little crappy jinky connectors.
Oh, quick. So I have my 20S connector on my helmet. Bo has the new 30K connector, and it actually has, what is it, a mic port out or something?
Yeah, so it's got an aux in, and then it's got a headphone out. And I'm gonna test to see whether or not that can go to an external audio recorder or directly into the GoPro.
Yeah, so guys, me and Bo are gonna be testing around this, because we think the Sena 30K might be able to run a direct cable to a GoPro adapter, and you might be able to instantly get really good audio for your GoPro with a Sena 30K. We'll do another video about that. Me and Bo will test it out, but for now, that's what we're doing. We really like the 30K. It's been working awesome. If you're trying to save $1, grab a 20S. If you got the cash and you got a lot of buddies that are upgrading Bluetooth devices as well, I highly recommend the 30K for that mesh network. But other than that, guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. This has been a first fit-ish kind of video. If you want to check out more about the 30K, I'll put a link in the description for you. And if you use that link and you actually purchase one or any of the Sena things you find, I actually get a kickback. You don't pay anything extra. Everybody is happy as long as this car doesn't come on my lane. Thank you, sir. Bo, I appreciate you having a little debut, not debut, what do you call it? Like, what is it called when you make a quick appearance on a movie?
Oh, a cameo.
Cameo. I appreciate your cameo in a first fit video.
Why would I complain? You told me to come over. You just strap a Sena 30K to my helmet. Hell yeah, I'm gonna come over.
So guys, if you guys like this kind of like me and Bo just go out and test some stuff and do a video on it, maybe we can start doing first fits like this. I'm sure Bo's gonna be down for it.
No, free testing? Get out of here.
If you guys enjoy this type of video or this style, make sure to hit that like button and let us know in the comments. And we will see you on the next video, or I will definitely see you on the next video. I don't know if Bo will be in there or not.
I'll be lurking in the comments.
You'll be lurking. All right, guys, you guys go out there and ride positive, and I'll see you on the next one. Later. Wait, Bo, are you part of the outro crew?
I'm part of the outro crew. You kidding me?
Bo's like, bitch, I started the outro crew.